Hello grappling fans, welcome once again to UK Regional Wrestling. My name of course is Anthony Declan and this is a great shot of where we are this evening. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we're in Liverpool. Yes, as you can see, a lovely view along the Docklands there, of course. View great sights of Liverpool here tonight. And my co-commentator tonight is Mr. Tucker, as always. Mr. Tucker, a good evening.
Oh yeah, it's great to be here, bruv, for another night of UK regional wrestling.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you, of course, wherever you are watching us. As here comes our UK champion. He is, of course, Mason Child.
Oh yeah, this guy's absolutely sick in that ring, you know what I'm saying, bruv? This is your UK champ.
And hello, Liverpool. And tonight is going to be a great night of action. And tonight I will put my UK title on the line against someone who has not been too kind on Twitter about you, UK champion. So tonight I'm going to teach him a lesson right here in Liverpool. So let's get him out here so I can tell him what I am ... And here he is, ladies and gentlemen, Justin Shaw.
You know what, Mason Child seems like he's really trouble. He's a real hard man.
Teleportation. Let's get one thing straight here, champ, and that is, this is your last night with that title, and I am booking my ticket to NSW, and you can stay in this place.
Well, Justin Shaw, he's being a bit disrespectful. Love it, sick.
Well, he's not happy at all. He's Mason, why are you so mad? Because I want to be that champion and have to go under your skin at Twitter, because you know he's writing. Well, Mason Child's going to come back here and can't wait to get his hands on the young rookie.
Yeah, well, this is going to be an absolutely sick match.
And, yes. Oh, he's going to tell me he's going to book him into a hospital in Liverpool.
And you know what? Only panties go to hospitals. Real men, real hard men don't go to hospital.
Really going to get ready for tonight's action, ladies and gentlemen. And here is Nate Hunter, of course. Seen him make his debut, of course, in our last show. He's only been wrestling for 2 months.
You know what? He could be a real hard man when he puts his mind to a task.
He's going to take on Mike Blair, of course, who came up short against Mason Child just the other night in Newcastle.
Look at all these fans, all these sick fans here to watch great action.
And here he comes, ladies and gentlemen, the man who needs no entrance music. He calls himself Nate Hunt, and of course wasn't on the winning end on Friday night.
Oh, he weren't. But you know what? This man, give him a chance, he could be absolutely sick in that ring, you know what I'm saying, bruv?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you've got to be saying that Nate Hunter will be looking to upset the old apple cart here tonight.
What does that even mean, bruv?
He's looking to pick up a victory in tonight's match. Of course, packed here.
Let's see if he shows a hard man and do that.
Well, he is, that is true. Oh, but here comes the nature lad, of course.
Ugh.
Ladies and gentlemen, profiling and sleeping with lots of women. He's Mike Blair.
Don't remind me, you know, this man, he ain't a hard man. He ain't a man you want to be a bruv with. He's a scum.
It's because he slept with your ex-wife, Mr. Tucker.
Don't remind me. He is scum. He's not a hard man. I hope he gets beaten up.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you'll agree that Mike Blair is wooing the ladies here tonight.
Absolute scumbag.
What a nature lad, of course. Mike Blair
He's
is.
not a nature lad. He's a scum.
Look at that strutting, and he, of course, is one of the well-known wrestlers in the UK circuit. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's a one fall to a finish. As into the corner here goes Nate. Now, of course, Nate has never won a match in his wrestling career. He's only been wrestling 2 months, of course.
You know what? In that ring, he can show he's a real hard man. You know, it takes a lot to put him away.
Fans getting behind Nate early on, but it's not going to do him any good. As a toe hold here by the nature lad, who just wraps it around once again, ladies and gentlemen.
What's this scum doing going up top?
A lovely double axe handle to the chrome dome of Nate Hunter.
Nothing this disgusting man does is good.
Well, we apologise, ladies and gentlemen, for a distortion of picture from Liverpool. We can't even blame the weather. It's just some people are trying to nick the cameras equipment outside the arena.
Oh, I think I saw those thieving people earlier. That bunch of thieves. They're not hard at all. They're just scum. Like Mike Blair.
Oh, what a knee there from Nate Hunter, of course, the Newcastle wrestler, of course, as he sort of, I think, hit him? Not too sure.
Well,
delete!
Why are we deleted by internet browsing history?
It'll be looking at you stalking Mike Blair, who is, of course, with now having sex with your ex-wife.
Oh, don't remind me. I thought, do you want to have a bare knuckle brawl with me? You don't look like a hard man.
Me? No, sir. I am just a wrestling announcer. Nobody loves me.
I had a great bare knuckle brawl last night.
Were you out in Liverpool last night, Mr. Tucker?
Yes.
I love how we've got this light in our shot.
It appears these cameramen, they are completely useless.
And it's Nate Hunter with a jumping pile driver. And now looking to maybe claw his first win in his professional career.
Look at that, those hard man punches to the face. Mike Blair doesn't know anything about that.
An atomic drop on his tailbone, and now he is profiling and strutting his stuff here in Liverpool this evening.
Yeah, well, I hope Nate Hunter gets the win.
Is it looking to... Oh no, wait a minute. And plants him face first into the mat. And now, and I don't even know if Nate Hunter has a finisher. Executes a lovely DDT.
Well, that was absolutely sick, that move. What a DDT.
Oh, wow.
And look, that's a true hard man, unlike that Mike Blair scum.
Ladies and gentlemen, Nate Hunter has picked up his first ever win as a professional here this evening. Look at that, with a lovely DDT. And, well, it may be that on Wednesday, if he's in action, we have to get him some entrance music. Now he's picked up his first win.
Well, if we do, make absolutely sick, bruv. We need some sick music, because he's a hard man.
Yes, he is indeed a hard man to get a hold of, as Nate Hunter, ladies and gentlemen, picks up the win this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to UK Regional Wrestling. My name is, of course, Anthony Decland, alongside Mr. Tucker, and we are ready for our second match of this evening.
No, more sick action, sick hardback competition here for all these fans.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, he is Levi Benson.
Yeah, here he is. And well, he came up short in his last match up here. Let's see if he can pick up a win here.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you again for your viewing pleasure, of course, with us on UK Regional Wrestling. And of course, thank you to the wonderful people of Liverpool for their hospitality and also the nicking of our front two wheels on Mr. Tucker's BMW.
Why are you talking about my car, bro?
Oh dear.
What about it?
Never mind. Ladies and gentlemen, Levi Benson in the ring. And here comes the former tennis player, of course, Harry Green.
Yeah, the former tennis player who got mad and decided instead of being a pansy tennis player, he wanted to be a hard man and be a wrestler.
We'll be looking to ace the opposition tonight.
Oh, this should be an absolutely another sick matchup, bruv. Let's get it underway.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you are watching us on our Twitch channel, make sure you are betting for each and every match. And would you like to smash this man? I'm running out of tennis puns.
What are you talking about, bruv?
Never mind.
This should be an absolutely sick match.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Leroy Benson gonna take on Harry, the Ace Smasher Green, here in the Liverpool Echo Arena. We've sold 1,200 tickets, up from the 500 we had in Newcastle the other night.
Well, you know these fans, they love sick action and they love UK regional wrestling.
And of course, Harry Green, of course, doesn't like to count the 1, 2, 3 from the referee. Tells him he must do it 15, 30, 40, which makes no sense, as you've got to score one more point to win a game of tennis.
Well, I don't know what to make of that, bruv.
Also,
bit of a weird one.
Also, you've got to say, Mr. Tucker, that Mr. Green's hat stays perfectly on his head at all times.
No, bruv, it's almost like it's glued on.
Oh, nice. DDT. A traditional wrestling move here in Liverpool this evening.
And then just working over that knee, trying to weaken the big man.
And a snap suplex by Mr. Green is followed up by a lovely traditional wrestling throw by Leroy Benson.
That's what, UK regional wrestlers as a traditional wrestling, but also hard men in action.
Of course, ladies and gentlemen, we have 2 more shows from the UK this week. On Wednesday, we are live in Birmingham, and in Friday night, we are live for our grand finale in London at Wembley Arena.
Look at this, just these 2 men putting on a sick patch up. What is this?
That is what they call a Hurricane Rana.
Oh, that's what those silly American moves, isn't it?
And a spine buster. And Mr. Green ready to maybe win this match once and for all and put his opponent away. Into the cover, the referee slightly out of position, and makes no difference as Harry Green picks up the win tonight.
Well, despite this man being an ex-tennis player, which is a poor man in a pansy sport, he sure is shown as a hard man in that wrestling ring.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, one big spine buster was enough for Harry Green to win the set and the match.
You're looking at Lancaster 15, 30, 40. That just makes no sense, bruv.
Well, no sense or not, Harry Green is your winner in Liverpool tonight. Let's watch another NSW video. Got a bloody cut.
Shots with me. I'm trouble, I'm fast, I'm clean. I've roamed this land, one man done conquered it all, and it stings, but let me say.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready for our next contest, and here's a little bit about Adam Simmons. Of course, he's a descendant of a barbarian tribe in Norwich, England, and he is up against the man who's never won a title in 20 odd years, Earl Wallace.
The man from a barbarian tribe going against an old man. Doesn't seem fair.
Ladies and gentlemen, here comes the barbarian Norwich person, Adam Simmons.
No, bruv, I wasn't aware there were barbarian tribes in Norwich.
Apparently he was one of a dying breed.
That are probably all dead now, apart from him.
Not going to be very, very nice if he's the only barbarian left.
Unless he can meet a lady barbarian.
Well, the only good thing is he's in here on UK Regional Wrestling.
No, I think he was one of the people at the bare knuckle fighting last night.
Wouldn't surprise me if he's trying to me ends meet.
I think Earl might be too, but I swear he got knocked out in 1 second.
No, that wouldn't surprise me. As Earl Wallace, ladies and gentlemen, here he comes to the ring. Never won a title in his long, glorious career, and now 47-year-old, of course, is good old Earl. He's here in UK Regional Wrestling.
You know, bruv, I can't deny that this man's tough, but I think he should just give it up.
Do you know that this man has once actually retired twice in one night?
Why didn't he stay retired, bruv?
He said he loves the feeling of being counted for the three, which I would guess makes no sense.
No, you know, bruv, it doesn't make any sense. A lot of things here in UK regional wrestling don't make sense, but the one thing it does is this sick wrestling action.
Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for what could be a all-out brawl or a 1-minute squash match. Now, the fans in Liverpool here tonight are behind Mr. Wallace as he takes down the barbarian of Adam Simmons, and just as I say that, the crowd are booing because they're used to Earl not being on top, and now the traditional cheers.
No, these fans can't seem to make their mind up.
Well, as I said, Earl Wallace, of course, never won a world title, never won a title. And do you know that his claim to fame, of course, Mr. Tucker, was that he once wrestled in Las Vegas?
Huh. I mean, that is, you know, a form of accomplishment, you know, bruv, but who did he wrestle?
Well, that's the thing. It was a cleaner in his hotel room.
Oh.
And he still
I bet
lost.
the cleaner won.
He lost by submission.
Is that cleaner called Kenny by any chance?
I think the name was Callum.
Oh. Wait, what's his name?
Callum.
Oh, okay.
As,
which one?
I couldn't tell you. As, oh my goodness. Earl Wallace, ladies and gentlemen, showing some high flying here on UK Regional Wrestling. The back elbow by Adam Simmons from Norwich.
I love throwing back elbows.
Yes, you would, Mr. Tucker. As the traditional sight of Earl Wallace on his back, looking up at the lights, as a big senton from the middle rope by Adam Simmons. And we're now going to see this move.
And what is he? Oh, well, that is...
Kicked him right
just
off
sick, bruv.
the ring piece. And Now Adam Simmons going to the top rope and hits a massive move, but no, Leroy catches the leg. And
what are you talking about, bruv? That's Earl Wallace.
What did I say?
You said Leroy and he lost the last match, bruv.
Sorry, I meant Earl, of course. Sorry for the mistake.
I think you're getting old, mate.
I am, of course, in my late 30s.
I thought you were in your 40s.
No, 30s.
Oh.
As Earl Wallace with the power bomb, which could set up a victory here tonight. But instead of pinning, he gets more punishment.
And this is why Wallace has never been a success, you know. He's a bit silly in that ring. Probably got trained by Americans.
Wallace looking for victory here. There it is. He calls that Groovy Baby. And it's in fact won him exactly no matches. And it hasn't won him one here either.
No, that's because, you know, he's not a hard man. He doesn't have a hard man
he wants
moves.
to delete.
You leave my internet browser history alone, okay?
There's that elbow drop. And a second elbow drop. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Tucker is furiously going through his computer to put the password protection on. As Earl, sorry, drops Mr. Simmons across the top rope.
You know, actually, I think you need to stop. Maybe you need to retire, you know, bruv.
This is my first gig on Twitch and NSW. So,
hey, I only do that on a few occasions.
Oh, that is it.
It's just a nervous twitch, bruv.
Well, nervous twitch or not, I think we have got a winner. Yes, we have. And ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match is the Barbarian Adam Simmons.
No, this Wallace, he's a bit of a joke, really. He does need to retire, you know, bruv.
Well, it is his second loss on the UK Regional Wrestling Show. As look at that camera angle. Gotta say, I hope they got restricted tickets with that big pole in their face.
That is not good, you know, bruv. It's very bad.
It is indeed, Mr. Tucker. As we are seeing the highlights of this exciting match. As the Barbarian picks up the win over the groovy Earl Wallace.
Yep, that was it. That was the end. Just Wallace getting beaten up again.
We would be playing the music for this match, but unfortunately it looks like it has been nicked.
Oh, that's just horrible.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, please join us because I'll be sitting at home with a cup of cocoa when Raw and NSW returns a week tonight at 11 o'clock in the UK, and then watch the other shows, of course. And my good friend, of course, Dave Easton, and my other good friend Tim Price will be there. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is your United Kingdom Championship match as Justin Shaw takes on the champion, Mason Child.
Yeah, it's Justin Shaw. He's been quite right in his mouth, but he's a bit of a hard man for doing that, or at least he thinks he is.
We predict the table, of course, here tonight.
Like, who is the table?
Apparently he is.
So he can't be broken then. He is a real hard man if that's true. You know, bruv?
I completely understand. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the man with a few bad remarks about Liverpool earlier tonight will be looking to, and I mean this in no funny way, steal the title from Mason Child here tonight.
No, I've never thieved in my life.
No, it's only thieving if you get caught.
Exactly. That's why I've never thieved in my life.
Ladies and gentlemen, Justin Shaw ready for action. And ladies and gentlemen, the challenger, not the challenger, the champion even, Mason Child.
Yeah, he's the man who represents the UK. You know, what a sick championship that is. I mean that in a good way. I know you could get, you know, misinterpreted, bruv.
You want to get misinterpreted? You go ahead.
Yeah, here is Mason Child. Here representing.
Ladies and gentlemen, we thank you once again for your kind viewership of UK Regional Wrestling live from Liverpool here tonight.
And that is what it's all about, bruv. It's that UK Championship.
Yes, it is. This, ladies and gentlemen, is your main event for tonight. Settle back and enjoy this UK Championship match. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, you can see the timer in the top right hand corner. That is due to NSW now saying that we can only have the champion in a match for 15 minutes, so he doesn't injure the UK competitor.
I mean, there's a lot of tough hard men compares here. I don't think, it takes 15 minutes to injure, man. It could take a lot less, bruv.
I think it's for the lawsuits from NSW. A clothesline by Justin Shaw, taking the champion off his feet. And it's a confident start by the challenger here tonight.
Yeah, but that confidence only get you so far, bruv, you got to capitalise on it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are excited, of course, for being on this UK tour, and the champion to be here, of course, Mason Child, as he looks to defend his title for a second time. There is the punches to the side of the head. You've got to be thinking, Mr. Tucker, that this could be a long 13.5 minutes for Mr. Shaw.
Yeah, Mason Shaw, he's as tough as they come. He's a real hard man. He might want to just punish Justin Shaw here.
Another shot by the challenger, and despite his rude remarks about the Liverpool area, seems to be definitely having some fans in the arena here tonight.
That doesn't seem to make sense, bruv.
And the challenger here dropping Mason Child across the top turnbuckle. A lovely leg drop right across the back of the head.
Apparently that man's meant to be a super heavyweight, bruv.
This is not going according to plan for Mason Child so far. But a leg sweep may change all of that. And the swing, ladies and gentlemen, famously made in the UK by Swingy Davis, of course, back in the 1950s.
You know, he was a great man, a real hard man, and he put on some sick matches, bruv.
And the chance here for Justin Shaw, who has really dominated this match. Maybe a bit of a shock on the cards here.
Yeah, very well could happen, bruv. He could be in for a shocker.
A shot, oh my goodness! A shot to the side of the jaw. And a kick out by Mason Child at 2.
You know, in my bare knuckle fighting, I've seen plenty of punches like that thrown, bruv.
And a headlock by Justin Shaw, of course, taking a page out of Mr. Tucker's book with that hard swing to the jaw.
You know, you learn from the best.
And it looks like he has been busted open.
You say that wrong, mate. He's got a bloody cut.
No, he looks like he has been busted wide open. Look at the blood pouring from the forehead of Mason Child. And
you know what? If you've got a bloody cut and you're still going, you really are a hard man. You know, bruv.
I don't know what he's going to do. He is lining up the knuckleball Swartz. And down goes the champ. And into the cover. And
that just happened, bruv.
We have a new Unite. Is that supposed to happen?
It's all about, bruv. He got that big punch which knocks people out and he got the pin.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new United Kingdom champion in Justin Shaw.
You seemed a bit, stunned there, bruv.
Ladies and gentlemen, well, I don't know what to say really. That big knuckleball Swartz right into the looked like him in the chest, to be honest.
Yeah, right in that bloody cut.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen, a win for Justin Shaw, and he will now be our champion going into our Birmingham show on Wednesday night.
I'm sure Mason Child, he'd love a rematch.
Ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for being a part of tonight's show. Myself, Anthony Decland, and of course Mr. Tucker, and we will see you on Wednesday night in Birmingham. Good night. Was that meant to happen?